Allie Janes here. Welcome to part 2 of Questions with Allie, the video where I answer your questions. Questions with Allie. So many questions. Elevation 24 says, my question for you, other than the potato barn, where is your favorite place to shop at? Oh, and another question. On July 22nd, will you wish me happy birthday and blow me a kiss? Smiley face. Well, I do love vintage stores with stuff from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, so I go to all kinds of different vintage stores. For more modern day stuff, I am an actress, so I don't have a lot of money, but I like H&M and Express, and Anthropologie has really cute dishes and house stuff. As for your birthday wish, we'll just have to wait and see. Tina Marie Bumbelina asks, where did you grow up and which states have you visited? I grew up in the White Mountains of northern New Hampshire, and I've visited a ton of states, so I'll try to get through this really fast. These are all the states in which I have spent some time, not just driven through. Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Ohio, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Arizona, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Missouri, Utah, Idaho, Montana, California, and also the District of Columbia. Smicky S wants to know, what would you do with $1 million? $1 million? Ha 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 ha. Well, I'd love to take a trip to Fiji and to Morocco and do something fun like buy a pair of louboutin shoes. Then to be prudent, I'd invest some of it in maybe real estate like a loft. I love lofts. Then I'd donate the rest of it to an animal shelter, a no-kill shelter. Little Oblivious asks, when are you coming to London? I've actually been to London before, but it was way before I knew you. Sad. I adored it and would love to go back. Maybe I will get cast in a film that shoots in London. Or maybe Phantom of the Opera will get to go on tour there. Here's hoping. Rockstar Girl 891 wants to know, what's your favorite place to visit? Favorite places that I've been so far? Bermuda, London, Paris, and in the United States, I'd say New York City and New Orleans. There are still a bazillion other places that I'd love to travel though. Deepak6043 asked, where did you go to college and for what major? I got my master's degree in opera performance from DePaul University in Chicago. It involved lots of singing and no math, although I'm actually pretty good at math. And for my master's thesis, instead of writing a giant paper, which would have been awful, I just got to sing a concert of songs that I got to pick. Much better. Master Cornari wants to know, have you been to a gig before and have had a hard time with the work and just felt like the people there hated you and that nothing you did was right? Or have had people that you worked with been outright rude and treated you badly? Sadly, yes. Not everyone in the world is as cheerful as me. So sometimes you get into situations where not everyone is in a good mood, but you still have to be professional and forge forward and be a good artist and performer. Evil Kitty Ninja emailed me with a ton of questions. Girl, you are inquisitive, which I like. Question 1. If you had 24 hours until the world exploded, what would you do in your last hours? Well, I would spend a few hours on the beach where I would eat 6 chocolate cupcakes from Sweet Mandy B's, a Chicago cupcake bakery. Then I would hang out in a garden full of amazing smelling flowers and call all my friends and family and tell them how amazing they are. Finally, I'd get in lots of snuggles with Maxwell while watching all my favorite musicals. That would be a pretty fantastic day and a great way to go out. Question 2. If Maxwell was a female, what would you call her? Him, her. Maxine! No, just kidding. I actually didn't even name Maxwell Maxwell. He came that way. But if Maxwell was a girl and his personality was totally the same, he's very chill and kind of serious and studious, probably a little nerdy, I think I'd call him Josephine because it's a silly sounding name and it's also the name of one of the best characters in Some Like It Hot. Question 3. Tea or coffee? Well, neither really, but on occasion I'll get peppermint tea or coffee with lots of chocolate in it, like mocha. Question 4. Mac or PC? Both. Mac for creative stuff, but otherwise I use them both pretty interchangeably. Although Macs are prettier, but I can actually afford PCs. Question 5. If you could invite anyone to dinner, which 5 would you choose? If I could invite anyone ever in the history of history, I would choose Marilyn Monroe, Queen Hatshepsut, the first, the only female pharaoh in ancient Egypt, Jane Austen, Tina Fey, and Meryl Streep. Last and final question. What is your favorite word and why? Well, the word cupcake, for obvious reasons. Thanks for submitting your questions and for watching my videos. I really appreciate your support. Later, lovelies! Every now and then, I like to open up a video to all you fabulous viewers and answer your questions. I like Johnny Depp as a pirate a lot. They could probably just film him sitting at a tavern and being piratey for 2 hours and I would still enjoy it.